Today in Dr. Mysteries, the elevator mystery. What would you think if someone vanished inside an elevator with no possible way out? No escape hatch, no broken door, no malfunction. Just a woman stepping inside and never stepping out again. Tonight, you'll hear one of the most chilling unsolved mysteries ever recorded by modern surveillance. A case that continues to terrify investigators, skeptics, and anyone who has ever ridden an elevator alone at night. This is the story of Elena Vargas, the woman who disappeared inside a sealed metal box. It all began on a regular weekday evening in a large residential building filled with constant movement and everyday noise. Elena entered the lobby carrying 2 grocery bags, glancing behind her nervously as if someone had followed her. Security footage showed her shifting her weight anxiously, checking the entrance multiple times before approaching the elevator. She pressed the elevator button and waited, tapping her foot restlessly as if trying to stay alert. The elevator doors opened, and she stepped inside quickly, almost too quickly, like she was trying to outrun something unseen. At first, everything appeared normal. She pressed the button for her floor and set her grocery bags down. Then her behavior changed. Elena leaned forward and peeked into the hallway again, her eyes filled with fear. The lobby was empty, but she acted as if someone or something was standing just outside the elevator. She retreated into the corner, pressing her back against the wall, breathing faster and faster. Suddenly she pressed multiple elevator buttons in random order, floors she had no reason to visit. The doors began opening and closing repeatedly, triggered by nothing, as the lights flickered overhead. Elevator technicians later confirmed that her frantic button pressing could not cause the behavior seen on camera. Something else was interfering with the elevator's controls. Something unexplained. Elena stepped in and out of the elevator over and over, waving her hands as if trying to push away an invisible presence. She hid behind the control panel, then suddenly looked upward as though sensing something above her. Her body stiffened. She froze in place, listening to something only she could hear. Then she stepped fully back inside the elevator. The doors began to close slowly. That was the last recorded moment of Elena Vargas. When the elevator reached her floor, the doors opened, and the cabin was completely empty. Her grocery bags were gone. She was gone. No sounds. No struggle. No malfunction. Nothing. Security shut down the elevator instantly. They searched the shaft from top to bottom, no trace of her. They inspected every floor, every stairwell, every exit. All entrances were monitored by cameras. Elena never walked out. The elevator had no emergency hatch, and no evidence suggested tampering. She simply vanished between one floor and the next. Investigators watched the footage frame by frame. Some claimed to see a dark silhouette behind her for a single moment. Others dismissed it as camera distortion, but Elena's terrified behavior could not be explained away. Then came the findings that horrified the technical team. The elevator's sensors detected a sudden drop in temperature. The cabin temperature fell nearly 10 degrees Celsius in under 3 seconds, something physically impossible without special equipment. But that wasn't all. The elevator's electromagnetic readings spiked violently at the moment she disappeared. Lights flickered throughout the building. Door locks reset themselves. TVs in 3 apartments turned on simultaneously. It was as if a pulse of energy burst outward from the elevator, affecting everything around it. And then came the detail that investigators refused to comment on publicly. The elevator floor registered extra weight. A second presence inside the elevator. Heavier than Elena, and shifting, as if standing right next to her. But nothing appeared on the camera. Whatever was beside her was invisible to the footage. Months later, residents began reporting late-night disturbances near the now-replaced elevator. They heard soft footsteps inside, even when it was empty. Some heard whispering when the lights flickered. Several people claimed the elevator stopped on Elena's floor without anyone pressing a button. And some said that when they rode the elevator alone, the mirrors reflected a second figure standing behind them. No one knows what happened to Elena Vargas. No one knows what stood beside her that night. But whatever it was, it didn't need doors, escape routes, or hatches. It simply took her. So next time you step into an elevator alone, listen closely to the quiet hum of the motors. Because elevators are designed to take you somewhere. But sometimes, they take someone away.